Welcome back. I am Dr. Sonu Yadav and today's topic of discussion is granulocytes. These are the types of white blood cell which contain granules in their cytoplasm known as granulocyte. Today we'll discuss all the three granulocytes. We'll discuss their physiological properties, enzymatic characteristics and functions. Now coming on to the first granulocyte, that is neutrophil. We are going to discuss all the three granulocytes on these four parameters. First is cell size. Their cell size is similar, 10 to 16 micrometer for neutrophil, eosinophil as well as basophil, because their maturation series is common. They differ on presence of granules, the color of their granules. Now the cell size is similar for neutrophil, eosinophil and basophil, that is 10 to 16 micrometer. Now nucleus. The nucleus of neutrophil is multi-lobed, usually 2 to 5 lobes. It is dark purple in color and having clumped chromatin. The cytoplasm is pink to blue. Now coming on to the granules, very important point used for differentiating various granulocytes. Neutrophil will have fine and violet pink granules. Now this is the diagrammatic representation of neutrophil, and this is the peripheral blood film having neutrophil. As we know, it is multi-lobed. These are the multiple lobes, and it is dark purple in color, and these are the granules, as you can see here, and these. Neutrophil will have fine and violet pink granules. Now what are the types of granules in neutrophil? Neutrophil will have three types of granules: primary granules, secondary granules and tertiary granules. These are the important granules because they are also known as specific granules. And primary granules, they are also known as eosinophilic granules. The example of primary granule is all the granules, they contain enzymes which are responsible for their functions. So primary granules contain myeloperoxidases, elastases and cathepsin. Secondary granules, that is the specific granules, they contain alkaline phosphatase, lysozyme, lactoferrin and NADPH oxidase. Tertiary granules, it will contain gelatinase. So in primary granules, myeloperoxidase is very important, and in secondary granules, alkaline phosphatase and NADPH oxidase. These are the two important enzymes. In tertiary granule, it contains gelatinase. Now functions of neutrophil: defense against invasion of microorganism, act as active phagocyte. Neutrophil can cause effective phagocytosis, that is to kill foreign particles and microbes. That is why it is known as active phagocyte. And it provides immunity. It is helpful in defending the body against invasion of microorganism. They are very important cell in combating or fighting acute inflammation by a process leukocytes adhesion cascade, and these are the various steps involved in leukocyte adhesion cascade, that is margination, rolling, adhesion, diapedesis, chemotaxis, and then finally phagocytosis. It is cell eating. Now coming on to the variation in counts. Increased neutrophil count is known as neutrophilia. We'll use the term philia if there is increased in granulocyte count. For example, if neutrophil count is increased, it is known as neutrophilia, and if the eosinophil count is increased, it is known as eosinophilia. Similarly, we'll use the term penia if the count is decreased. For example, if there is decreased neutrophil count, then this condition is known as neutropenia. Now, what are the conditions or examples associated with neutrophilia? Neutrophilia can be physiological or pathological, disease associated. Now, physiological, it is increased during stress, exercise, or anxiety. Pathological conditions, neutrophilia is a sign of acute infection. Very important. As lymphocytes, they are increased in chronic infections. Similarly, neutrophils, they are increased in acute infections. They are the sign of acute infection. Examples are acute bacterial infection, acute hemorrhage, burn, myocardial infarction, acute renal injury, corticosteroids, myeloproliferative disorders, and neoplasm. Now, neutropenia. The examples are aplastic anemia, hypersplenism, vitamin deficiency, immunological disorder, for example, SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus, and myelodysplastic syndromes. Now coming on to the next granulocyte, that is eosinophil. Now its cell size is similar as of neutrophil, that is between 10 to 16 micrometer. Now coming on to the nucleic features, it is bilobed, which resembles spectacle. Dark purple in color and having clumped chromatin. These two features are same as of neutrophil, but the nucleus is bilobed, whereas neutrophil will have multilobed nucleus, that is 2 to 5 lobes. The cytoplasm pink to blue, similar. Now coming on to the granules, these are the important differentiating feature. Eosinophil will have fine, large, reddish orange granules. These are the diagrammatic representation of eosinophil, and this is the peripheral blood film having eosinophil. The nucleus is bilobed, as you can see. It is having 2 lobes, and these reddish, these are the granules, as you can see here. Fine reddish orange granules, and the cytoplasm is shade of pink or blue. Most important point is granules. It will have fine reddish orange granules. Now, the specific granule, they'll contain enzymes, for example, major basic protein, eosinophil cationic protein, acid phosphatase, and beta glucuronidase. These are the enzymes present in specific granules of eosinophil. Now, what are the function? Eosinophil will provide defense against parasitic infections, helminthic parasitic infestation, that is worms, and it combat immediate hypersensitivity reaction, that is allergic reactions. So eosinophils, they play important role during allergic reaction and parasitic infestation. Variation in count, if there is increased eosinophil count or decreased eosinophil count. Increased eosinophil count will be denoted as eosinophilia. We'll use the term philia if the count is increased. Decreased eosinophil count, it is denoted as eosinopenia. Now, what are the conditions associated with eosinophilia as well as eosinopenia? This is more important as compared to eosinopenia. Now, eosinophilia, as we already discussed, it is increased. It play important role in allergic conditions and parasitic infections. Asthma is also a type of allergy. Now, eosinopenia. These all are the conditions in which we have seen neutrophilia. In these conditions, there is eosinopenia as well as neutrophilia. Bacterial infections, use of steroids, acute infection and burns. Now coming on to the third type of granulocyte, that is basophil. Its cell size is similar as of neutrophil and eosinophil, that is between 10 to 16 micrometer. Now nucleus, coming on to the nucleic feature. It has bilobed nucleus similar to eosinophil. Dark purple in color, chromatin, these 2 points are also same of all the 3 granulocytes. Now this is the important point. The nucleus, it is obscured by granules. The granules will cover the nucleus. It is not visible. Only you can see the coarse granules which will obscure the nucleus. The cytoplasm, it is pink to blue in color. Same for all the 3 granulocytes. Now, granules help in differentiating between all the 3 granulocytes. Basophil will have coarse, large, dark blue to black granules. Remember, these are the diagrammatic representation of basophil. And this is the peripheral blood film having basophil. So as you can see, these are granules, large, coarse, dark, blue black granules, and they have obscured the nucleus. As you can see the size of granules, they'll obscure the nucleus. Now, basophil granules, the specific granules will contain histamine, heparin, hyaluronic acid and proteases. Histamine, heparin, hyaluronic acid. Now, what are the functions of basophil? It also play important role during allergic inflammation. They are the inflammatory mediators. They release inflammatory mediators. Variation in count, increased basophil count or decreased basophil count. Increased basophil count will be denoted as basophilia. Decreased basophil count known as basopenia. It is uncommon. So what are the conditions associated with basophilia? The important condition is leukemia, that is CML, chronic myeloid leukemia. There is basophilia. Then other conditions are hypothyroidism, polycythemia vera and urticaria. In today's lecture, we have covered granulocytes, their physiological properties, enzymatic characteristic and functions. Neutrophil, eosinophil and basophil. We have discussed their morphological features, that is cell size, nucleus, cytoplasm and granules. These are the important features which help in differentiating neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil. These three features are somewhat similar. Size is between 10 to 16 micrometer, common for other two. Nucleus, it is multilobed in neutrophil, bilobed for eosinophil and basophil. But the important point is, in basophil, it is obscured, not visible, as it is covered by granules. Cytoplasm is pink to blue in all the three granulocytes. Now coming on to the important differentiating features, that is granules. In neutrophil will have fine pink to violet granules. Eosinophil will have fine reddish orange granule. And basophil will have coarse, large, blue, black granules. And these granules contain enzymes. So this is all about granulocytes.